I have this idea that I want to dry some sourdough starter in case anything happens due to illness or a long vacation, or in case my active starter goes bad. Maybe there's an extended power outage or some sort of bad emergency, or maybe I just need a break from sourdough. I'm going to dry this to keep indefinitely, maybe up to decades. Will allow me to revive my starter that I've had 2-3 years now, and it's something that I don't want to lose. I need to remove 16 ounces of my starter, leaving 8 in the jar that I feed. I want you to have another skill in your tool belt so that you're less dependent on the system that is suppressing you with consumerism, rising food and supply costs, and empty shelves by teaching you skills to become more self-sufficient by shopping your own homemade healthy pantry, saving you money, ditching the toxins, and giving you peace of mind and the freedom to spend more time doing what you love with people you care about. I want you to be happy. So I'm going to spread this out with this offset spatula into as thin of a layer as I can because it's going to basically air dry. I am going to put it in my gas oven with the light on, but it's going to be in there for about 24 hours, and I don't want it to not dry or have trouble drying, or if it takes too long, I don't want it to mold or anything weird like that. If you live in a more humid climate, it's going to take longer for it to dry. But you don't want to heat it. You don't actually want to turn your oven on because that will kill the natural yeast in the sourdough. We don't want to do that. It's not perfect, but I have spread my sourdough starter as evenly and as thinly as I can between these two pans. I will feed my sourdough starter that's left, but this is what's going to get dried, and I'm going to put it in my oven with only the light on for probably 24 hours, maybe longer. I'll know that it's ready when it is dry to the touch and flaky when I snap it. I will give rehydration instructions in the description box below, but we'll be back once this is dried. My sourdough starter has been drying in the oven with just the oven light on for, about maybe 36 hours. I believe that it's completely dry now. Just to create less mess, I'm going to put these big chunks into a gallon bag, and then I'll smash on the bag to break it up into smaller pieces. You could process this in a food processor to powder it, but that's really not necessary. So I'm just going to close this so that I can smash this up into bits. Just fits. These are my little dried sourdough starter flakes that I'm going to keep in this jar. I'm going to put a food safe silica gel desiccant packet in here. I'll leave a source in the description box below, but these change color so that you know if they have moisture in them or not. This is going to be good then for possibly decades. Now click here to see how I heat my home.